On today's show, Barb and I are going to make a lemon butter roasted chicken with rice and a cucumber salad. I have some really good ingredients we'll go over, and I have, of course, my secret ingredient I'll share with you later. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Hey Barb, what's the question of the day?
Do you like butter? If you like butter, give a thumbs up.
I have the oven preheating to 425, and while that's warming up, let's throw the ingredients for the rice in the rice pot. So if you have chicken broth, you could do about 1.5 cups. I just took 1.5 cups of water, and I used a powdered chicken broth, and that's what I'm going to be using for this entire recipe. So let's get this in here, and I did spray this with the Pam, always a good thing to do. And here is my rice. I'm using brown rice today. So you know, brown rice takes a little bit more water than white rice does. And if you'd like to see the measurements and the ingredients, if you click right down there where it says a subscribe button, you'll see the more button. Whole list of ingredients, measurements, everything will be right down there for you. I'm also going to be using basil and paprika. I've measured it out already. Let's just throw it in, just like that. The last ingredient is going to be the butter. Keep in mind, this will take 20 minutes to cook, so as you're doing your chicken, don't forget to hit the start button, or if you're just boiling water, you can boil it later. That's all set. Now, I'm going to have a cucumber salad. So for the cucumber salad, I'm going to use my olive oil today, and red wine vinegar. Cucumber, onion, and some lemon juice. We'll get to that in a little bit. For the chicken, I have 4 pieces of chicken thighs, boneless. I have some butter, and the other ingredients is, besides the chicken broth that I have measured, is oregano, and all of these are going to go in the mixing bowl. This is the garlic powder. And the next one is going to be the Italian spices. This is my Carrabba's Italian spice that I reverse engineered. If you'd like to see what is in this bottle and why it's so good, check out the link in the more, and you'll be able to go to that show. Now, Dijon mustard. Not a lot. Some people may use a little bit more of this than I did. It can be strong, so use a little bit of it. Lemon juice. Of course, you use lemon for chicken and lime for beef and pork. This measurement here is the rosemary. Now, the rosemary, I took my spoon and I broke it up the best I could. If you have a mortar and a pestle, that would be good, but I don't have it anymore. It broke and it's long gone. Okay, that's all my dried ingredients. Here is the garlic that I cut up, and it is all set and ready to go. Now, the water. And a whisk or a mixer. Why don't I use a small mixer, since I have a small bowl. Now you probably will want to marinate this chicken in a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. By the way, here's a tip for you if you're making fish. Be sure not to use lemon juice if you're cooking fish, because the lemon juice would cook the fish. It is a acidic chemical reaction. Okay, this is fairly mixed up the best you can with the dried ingredients. Now, what we need to do is we need to bring all of this up to a boil. So put it right in the pan. While I was waiting for that to come to a boil, I started on the cucumbers, started cutting them up. You're just going to want to slice them up. Now this has been boiling here for just a little bit. You want it to boil so that these spices will release all of this flavor. And if you marinated this, which I didn't do, but if you marinate it, you're just going to dump your marinade in here, because you know, once you use your marinade on chicken, you can't use it for anything else. So this is a complete and finished marinade. Came to a boil. It smells wonderful. Oh boy. There we go. Now we have our pan. For the pan, I'm going to spray it really good. Last time I didn't spray it really well, and I was sorry. So my can is almost gone anyway, so use a lot of this. It'll save you at cleanup time. And of course, it doesn't have to be Pam. There's different brands. This one here is from our local grocery store, which is Albertson chain. Here's a coconut, if you want to do a coconut, or here is just plain olive oil. Okay, which I need anyway for the chicken. So, here we go. Here's the chicken. Let's get some gloves. Put my chicken here. And you have to press these flat because they squish them together when they ship them so that they fit in these little grocery store packages. Okay, now some people rub the spices right on the chicken, or the chicken bouillon right on the chicken, and all of those are all things you can do if you want. Totally up to you how you want to do that. Myself personally, what I do is I just take this hot spice mix and I just pour it on top of the chicken, and then I'll cook it in there, and then I'll turn it over as well. There you go. And this is what it looks like. Let's put it in the oven. The oven has beeped. It's open. Oh, and I have the timer set for 20 minutes. So we'll get that started. And now I'm going to check it, but it's probably going to be closer to 30-40 minutes, but let's check it. I also put it up on the top burner rather than the lower grate. The chicken just finished, so I put it in broil mode for about 5 minutes. It's almost done. I've already checked the chicken with the digital thermometer to make sure that it's over 165. The rice has just finished and popped over, and I have mashed potatoes made. I didn't do the mashed potato recipe where I put in all the milk and cheese and all that, because we're going to have gravy from the chicken. So the cucumber onion mix is all set and ready to go. Let's get this chicken. And you know, if you ever need to keep your chicken warm, you can leave it in the oven with the door open a crack, or you could always set your oven to 200 degrees, and that will keep it warm for you. So, let's start with our rice, and let's get a nice bed of rice. I like this brown rice better than the white. It seems to cook without scorching. There we go. And we'll just grab a nice big chicken for that. And then let's go to the mix here. Bowl. And now the potatoes. This is warm. Grab the spoon for the potatoes. Nice big spoonful. And a spot for the gravy. And then we'll scoop some of this gravy out of here. This is the good part. Okay. Also put some up on top of the chicken. I'm surprised. I thought I would have a lot more left. I haven't made this recipe before. But that's why I used a deep pan, so it wouldn't overflow the juice and stuff all over the place. So it's nice to see how this came out. This is really, really looking good. There we go. And then I have my Italian seasoning. So I just need a little bit of Italian seasoning right here like this. And some on here. Throw the rest of that over there. And if you'd like to see more shows like this, more recipes, I have some more for you right here.